Okay, in this video, I'm going to look at people who apply to my writing jobs. Okay, and if you also are interested in writing and becoming a writing about your number one passion, teaching other people how to do what you're best at, become a published author for my publishing brand. It's a co-author opportunity, meaning it's my publishing brand with your name as two author names on the Amazon website as well as on the book, on the front book, on the back of the book, on the about the author or what we call about the expert section. You have a third person bio plus an opportunity to put your own website. If you don't have a website, don't worry about it. At least just one primary social media platform that you're comfortable with sharing with the public to learn more about your topic. Okay. So that's what I have for right now. So let's get right to it and look at the applicants, okay, in real time. I haven't looked at these applicants. I'm only focused on new applicants for job posts we have. So we have multiple job posts, right? We have a job posts that are for international. International posts attracts a lot more applicants because people are just the pay rate that we pay is just so high for them, so that a lot of people are interested. U.S. is a lot less, two applicants. So we're focusing on the U.S. applicants for right now. One, two, two, and you're asking like, how come you have so many job posts? It's because basically, I'm posting constantly, man. My team members and I we're posting every single day, every 6 hours or whatnot, every chance we get. Because the more jobs you post, the more people apply. Okay, more freelancers, applicants apply to your job post. The more people apply, the more chances you can find the right person that you want to hire. Okay, the more chances you can find that talent that you want to hire, that expert you want to hire, that writer you want to hire, right? That 5-star talent that we're looking for. Okay, that everyday expert, everyday talent we're looking for. Okay, so an everyday guide to parenting. Okay, I already have a book on this topic, but I'll continue reading. My oldest is going on 6. Interiors, blessed ones, my things to do parenting. However, I'm not here to tell you that you're brilliant. Okay, that's cool, but this topic is a little bit too general for me because, there's although that's a good topic. Like I already had that topic. Some other parent wrote about it, so I'm gonna have to move on from that. On top of that, like if it's nowadays, I'm like looking for higher level like credentials. Like, what's your do you teach parents? Are you a teacher of parents? Are you a counselor of parents? Like, have you actually accomplished helping other people, not just yourself, but maybe other people? And I need a higher level of proof, I guess. I have lots of pictures of my birds and attending college for photography, so I'm happy to take pictures. So I'm not even sure what your topic is, so I'm going to move on. You got to be clear and you got to be detailed. Writing books is your passion? Okay, I've written and published 3 books. The first was traditionally published, and the others were self-published. They're all on Amazon. That's cool, but again, for me, like I'm a publisher myself, so I'm super picky. So I'm gonna see right through it. Like, what else do you know about publishing? Do you know about audiobook publishing? How many books have you published? Like, I'm in the same industry, so I have to be extra picky for that. So for that reason, I'm not interested in these applicants that I posted less than a day ago, but I'm going to remove it, okay? Because generally speaking, if it's about 24 hours old, a day old, the job post is old, okay? The job post is already old. So I'm going to close that job post. I'm going to simplify. Move on, okay? This other freelancer, what's their answers? My passion, skill, talent is event coordinating. Okay, that's a direct, specific topic. I worked as an event coordinator for 7 years. Okay, her experience, she has 5+ years of experience. I've done everything from audiovisual setup and tech to coordinating weddings, corporate events, festivals, and now nonprofit fundraiser. I've worked as a contracted worker, a coordinator at a venue, and have also done pro bono work for various clients. I'm passionate about the work and events I create. Wow. So is she an event planner or event coordinator? Because I thought the common term is event planner, but maybe her thing is coordinator. Events I create. People are always looking for the next unforgettable experience. I get to create these moments for them. I can provide content related to all tasks we need for planning a successful life. So it is the same thing, event planner. I'm going to call it event planning because I've heard that term a lot more. Okay. I think that's a more common term. And even she says it here in a sentence: planning a successful event. The content may be specific to weddings, corporate. No, I want a event planner that covers all topics: weddings, corporate events. I love this answers right here. So when I like a freelancer, you see how I already can tell they usually have a topic. They usually have real life expertise in this topic. They usually have detailed effort that they put it into the cover letter answers. Not one word, one sentence answer. They put a detailed cover letter answers, sharing their story, their passion, their love for their topic, and even a vision for the book. As you can see, they can talk about all these topics. Yeah, so if I'm interested. So what I'm going to do, if I'm interested in a freelancer, I click on this heart, click on saved, click on shortlist, click on the dots, and click on add a note, and paste this here. Okay. And then get this URL, copy that, and paste it here as well. This is for my team member to watch this video as potential video training in the future. Okay, we're going to do this. And also we're going to post the job post. Okay, what do you mean by the job post? I'll show you in a second. And come back. I'm going to come back. Go to view job post. It's not this link. You're going to click on view job post. Then one, you click here. Second, you click here, view posting. So view job post, step 1, step 2, view posting. And this is the correct link of the actual URL for the job post. Okay. And then go back. Matter of fact, just go to proposals. Add a note section, add a note, and put the job URL here, okay? Save notes. This is for my team members in the future. So I like her topic. I'm interested in hiring her. And moving on. Okay, my experience is commercial and customer service. I can write about. This is too short, okay? How to make decoration flowers. These are all good topics. Balloons, I would be interested, but again, they have to be more detailed, elaborate, and proof of expertise. So, I'm not interested, okay? Moving on. 2 more applicants to see, I think. This freelancer says, I've been diagnosed with ADHD for 30 years, and I've had to figure out strategies for managing my symptoms my entire life. Like many other mental health issues, ADHD does not come with a clear-cut solution for every individual. Until recently, most of the self-help books written were to help other people deal with someone who has ADHD, but very little research existed to help the person with this disorder manage their own ADHD. I would like to write a HowExpert guide for people with ADHD to share my experience and knowledge of what works for ADHD and how to implement strategies and tools that can help manage the symptoms. I believe it is crucial for content to be created by someone who has ADHD. Okay. Simply because standard tools and strategies will not work for someone with ADHD. Okay. There is a lot of shame and self-doubt that comes with living with my disorder. Most of us are more capable of listing our shortcomings than we are at believing our strengths. I would like to be a real part of changing the narrative. Okay, awesome. So I think she's definitely a good candidate. And I'll be honest usually with mental health topics, I generally like to hire I prefer to hire someone with, credentials in school, like maybe like a psychologist ideally. I've hired a psychologist before for psychology topics before, or multiple, several psychologists, or like a doctor. Believe it or not, I've hired people with PhDs. Okay, believe it or not, they want to be published authors as well. So I've hired people in higher professions, but in this case, sometimes like I said, I don't have a set rule of stone for my rules. I'm willing to be flexible too. If I see the person has a genuine authenticity about them, about their story, about their topic, they really believe in it and they've overcame it. They can help other people. I may consider. So this person, I may actually consider. Matter of fact, I actually had books about bipolar disorder by someone who has it, lives with it, to help other people live with it. But in the end, I just wanted to have higher rated books. But if a person with real life experience can share their story and help others, I'm down for it, as long as they have the criteria. Good writing style, a true passion for this topic, and etc. Shortlist, add a note, same thing. Now, sometimes when we paste all this stuff, right, we pass 1,000 characters. So in that case, what we got to do, we have to shorten this. Okay, shorten this until it becomes green. Okay, it's green now. Okay. Save notes. Let me take a look at this freelancer. Okay. My skill talent is identification of plants in the wild and preservation, plant pressing. My proof of this passion is personal collection of preserved and ID plants, a 4-year degree in lab work in environmental biology and botany, in addition to 2 years of experience in work in the plant conservation and research field. I have the knowledge needed to share and explain an organized, exciting, and clear how-to format with steps needed to begin and progress through plant identification. This is interesting. Plant identification. That's a topic in any environment, setting, area of the world, and how to properly collect samples and preserve them for art reference. Very interesting. It sounds like a very detailed, specific job for a specific company in a specific niche. But I may consider her because she's very detailed and has the vision for the book. And that's what I'm noticing now. People I tend to hire, not all the time, but I generally like to work with are people who have a vision for the book. They really tell me like, this could be used for art, reference, museum, herbarium purposes. So I may be interested. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to put her in the saved list for now, short list. Even if there's a maybe, if I'm possibly interested 50-50, I will put it here. Now, why would I not cross over the line and hire her for sure? I just need to double check on the niche for right now. So we save the URL and want to get the job post as well. And you'll notice a lot of applicants we hire have no experience on this platform, Upwork. I don't care. Unlike other employers, I don't care. Matter of fact, I would say almost 50% for sure or higher. If not, it feels like almost 90% of people we hire are first-time writers on Upwork. Doesn't mean they're first-time experts in their field. Upwork, just because you're new to Upwork doesn't mean you're not a good writer or you're not good at what you do. Maybe you're not an established freelancer, but I'm not looking for an established freelancer. I'm looking for an established expert in their topic. Okay. I'm not looking for a ghostwriter. I'm not looking for someone who knows who can write about any topic. No, I'm looking for a real person who can write about one topic, because most people can write about one topic, okay, or at least 2 or 3 max. View posting. Yeah, let me get the URL, job URL. Go back. View proposals. Let me add the note here, okay? This is for my team members who watch this in the future. This might be one of the training videos. Boom, okay? Save notes. We're gonna put the URL of the applicant here in the notes, the cover letter answers for the first question, and the job post URL, okay? The cover letter question, then the URL for the profile, and then the job post, and then save notes. And make sure to heart, make sure to shortlist it, and make sure to do the edit and note, okay? That's what we need to do. Now, I kind of like this topic. It's pretty interesting. Plant, number one skill.
Jobs out there, there's no reason.
I'm just Googling it right now real quick, like plant identification. I don't know. I'm not seeing a Wikipedia page for this. There might be a term called determination biology. Identify plant ideally includes all. I'm not sure about this topic for right now, okay? But it's a 50-50. I'm still going to heart it. So let's focus on the shortlisted writers. This is kind of like the process I go through. I look at all the applicants and then I focus on the shortlisted freelancers, okay? And that's what we're going to do here as well. Unfortunately, this job, I'm going to have to move on from this post. Okay, this is a new post, right? Yeah, I'm gonna close this job post because unfortunately I didn't find it. I didn't find the applicant, unfortunately. I apologize. I appreciate that you applied, but I have to move on. Okay, reuse posting. We have a topic on that as well. So if we have a topic on it already, I'm still open to hiring it, but I just need more experience. Location, we're going to do US. I'm going to repost a new job post right now, okay? I close the job post and then I repost it as new and then tracks more applicants because when it's new, it's on the top of the search results when certain freelancers are searching for writing jobs, right? So that's what's going on. So that's that. Am I going to hire anyone? Maybe. How we're going to do it, we're going to focus on a shortlisted. Okay, so I shortlisted her. Her topic is event planning. Okay, event coordinating. Okay, event coordinating. I'm taking a look right now real quick. Event management. Oh, some people call it event management, event coordinator, event planner. I mean, what's the difference? Pays for grant is event coordinator. Okay. Event planner. It could be called event management, or it could be called event planner. I think I'm going to call it event planner. Oh, people call it event management. Event management. So I might be interested in hire her. So this is the original job post for me. I'm going to look at view proposals because I like, regardless of wherever they apply, I like to re-invite them to my original job post and hire them from here because I like to keep all of the writers I hire in one place. Like I've hired already 28 people. I have 5 pending offers to other writers who are, considering it, I guess. They applied, so they were interested. So I sent them an offer. Now, maybe they're not interested, or maybe they're thinking about it. Maybe they didn't check their email yet, whatever. There's 5 more in processing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to invite freelancers. Then I'm going to go to the saved list for the people I hearted. Whoever I clicked heart are going to show up in the saved list. Like here, Olivia for this topic, identification of plants, and this freelancer, ADHD, and this freelancer about event planning, right? Event coordinating. And this freelancer is about animal husbandry. Okay, gotcha. I already sent an offer. So these for the 3 freelancers. Now from here, what I want to do is like really think about that. Think who is the obvious choice. Okay, who is the obvious choice to hire? This freelancer mentioned plant identification is quite interesting, but I'm not sure about the topic because I have a general rule called Wikipedia test. If the topic has a Wikipedia page, it's a good topic. So her topic was is identification plants, okay? Plant identification, okay? Do they have a Wikipedia page for this? If they don't, then it's not a topic, it's not a guaranteed niche that's gonna sell for me, okay? Wikipedia is the encyclopedia of the internet from A to Z. So if they don't have a page about that topic, then I don't want to publish a book on that topic because it's not proven. There's no audience searching for that and visiting that page. Wikipedia only creates pages that are necessary, that people are searching for, that are in demand. They have to be efficient, okay? They're not an in-profit business, so they have to make pages that are needed. So that's the Wikipedia test. Right now, I'm not seeing plant identification. Let me test it right now, real quick. So do the Wikipedia test to see do they have a page on it. If it does, wow, good, that's a good topic. Go for it. If it doesn't, nah, I'm gonna have to wait right now. Determine. See, this is the thing I saw. Determination. Determination in biology. Determination is the process of matching a specimen of an organism to a known taxon. For example, identifying a plant. The term is also used in cellular biology where it means the act of differentiation, stem cells becoming fixed. For example, identifying a plant. So it's called determination. The need to identify which plant is which has existed for time. Okay, so this may be the actual term, I think. Determination biology. Do they have books on this topic on Amazon? I'm going to do further research now. Determination. First is the Wikipedia page. Right now, it's kind of like a if healing the biosphere. Do they have other books about this? Developmental determination biology. If they do, it's a good sign. If they don't, completely, there's none. I may be open to it, but it's not an obvious choice. It's not an obvious choice right now. So I'm going to have to consider later. Okay, possibly. Let's see. ADHD. Okay, this is ADHD, guys. I know there's topics about ADHD. Okay, so let's move on to this other freelancer. What's her? She says it's event coordinating, right? Event coordinator. So they have a page for event coordinator, but what shows up is event management. Okay. There's eventing. There's event management. Okay. Is the application of project management to the creation, development of small, large-scale personal corporate events, such as festivals. Okay. It's called event management. The process of planning and coordinating the event is usually referred to as event planning. Okay, so that's the more common term, event planning, and which can include budgeting, scheduling, site selection, inquiring. Okay, perfect. I love this. Okay, this is the obvious choice. I've always wanted to hire an event planner. Matter of fact, I've always come across a lot of wedding planners. I have a book on vintage wedding planning, but I just didn't have the opportunity to hire the right person. So this is an event planner, event manager. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this. I like her topic, event. And the second topic I like is the ADHD. And the third topic is this plan identification. I might hire them all. I don't know. Okay, but the obvious choice when you're getting started with publishing, always go with the obvious choice of the day. My goal as a publisher is to hire at least one person a day. You know, or not hire, at least send an offer. You know, I have no control over who is going to accept my offers. I have no control, even after I accept the offer, who's going to finish the book and who's not. I have no control over who is going to reap into a fruit. All right. All I can do is sow the seed daily. Every day, sow the seed, one seed a day, you know, or multiple seeds a day. Every day, sow the seed. That's all a publisher does. I send an offer. That's sowing my seed. I send an offer. I send an offer with a hope to hire them, to collaborate with them, okay, to work with them. So when they finish the book, I publish their work, boom, published author for life, you know, and it's a win-win-win situation. Win for win for my publishing brand, obviously, win for the writer to become a published author for life on Amazon and all the platforms, and win for the reader because they get genuine real life advice from a real life expert instead of a ghostwriter. Okay, so having said that, the person I would like to hire first, obvious choice would be Sydney about this topic about event coordinating, event planning. So what I will do is I click on hire and come here. Okay, And matter of fact, let's just say I'm going to hire all these other freelancers, just as an example for right now. Okay, I'm not going to hire them yet, but let's just say the obvious choice is definitely this topic about event planning. So what I do is I already have a script to send to my writers when I send them an offer. So what I want to do is this. First, I'm going to come here. The project rate is not 250, it's 300. I don't know why it keeps on saying 250. Anyways, milestone, not a milestone. All work is finished. And due date 3 months. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on a second. And deposit amount we do $5. Okay, this is just a deposit. We pay the full 300 at the end, but this is just deposit. And when they finish the work, we send this. Okay, this is just initial deposit. Why don't we deposit the whole thing? Because sometimes freelancers, writers don't even finish the project. Okay, then my due date is 3 months from now. I have to wait 3 months to get my money back. No, thank you. That's why this is. And plus, we pay at the end anyway. So, and we have a proven track record of paying thousands of freelancers here on Upwork with almost like a 99%, 4.9 rating out of 5. So people can trust us. Okay. Work description. Here's where we send in the first script message. Okay. And then we're just going to replace this with the first name. Okay. Check mark this. And we're going to replace this with the main keyword, event planning. No, event planning. Using for planner, which can include budgeting, scheduling, sausage. Right. This is a good way of describing it. How to guide to event planning. Okay. I want tips to learn how to plan an event. Skills and become a better event planner. That's pretty much it. This is the temporary title for right now. It's usually not the final title, but it's just temporary one I have. That's what we're going to do. For my team members, if I hire you to do it, you don't have to put in the subtitle. I think that would be too confusing. So in the future, you can just put in the title like that in 30,000 words. HowExpert Guide to just fill in the blanks here and fill in the first name and fill in the main topic. That's all you got to do, okay? Don't worry about the subtitle. And the contract title will be called this, and you can just copy and paste it right here. But for me, I don't know. I did it like that. But you know what? I think we should just do it like this now. No, I like to put in the subtitle. If you know how to put in the subtitle, do it. Because it kind of gives the writer the vision, what you want as well. Okay, it has to cover everything about event planning to become a better event planner. Okay, let me just show this page as well. Yeah, that's all I gotta do right now. Simple. Okay. So double check everything. Contract title is correct. Rate is correct. Deposit a lesser amount. Not a milestone. 3 months from now is a due date. Deposit 5. Okay. It's a due date. 3 months. Just put that. Sometimes people ask due date. Yes, and click hire. That's it. Okay. So we just hired send an offer to a freelancer about event planning book. Okay. Now the next freelancer I may consider ADHD. I may consider this. Okay. I'm actually serious. Let's move on. This freelancer, again, it's 300. We're paying more because we're asking for more words now. We pay full at end when all work is finished. Not a milestone. Okay, 1, 2, 3. instructions to ADHD. Okay. Let me do this. Tips to learn how to understand, cope, understand, live with, and understand, live with, and treat ADHD. Okay. 101 tips to learn how to understand, live with, and treat. I do HowExpert got to living with ADHD. I just ADHD. 101 tips to learn. Learn how to understand, learn about, tips, not tips. How about lessons? How about lessons to learn about, live with, and treat? Live with, treat, and live your best life with ADHD. Okay, even if you have a ADHD, it's a positive ending. Best life. Okay, 101 lessons to learn about, treat, and live your best life with ADHD. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna move on to the top. And by the way, if you're in my team, let's try to do the subtitle and get the best subtitle from the get-go. Generally speaking, what I like to do is subtitle. I like to have 3 actions. So 101 tips usually, or 101 lessons about boom, boom, boom. Okay, 101 lessons to learn about, treat, and live your best life. Okay, learn about, treat, and live your best life. I like to have 3 actions in my subtitles. Okay. Generally, it's variations, okay, of the same keyword sometimes. Or I like to mix it up. Put the first name, fairly, and then put it the keyword. Best tips, understanding and living with ADHD in a positive way. Okay. Someone who has it, teaching others who have it. Okay, so that's that. Put extra notes if you want to. Double check everything. Everything's good to go, right? Hire. Okay, done. The next freelancer, I may consider hiring her. The only challenge is I'm not sure about the keyword of this topic. Okay, but if I were to hire her, I would do 300 again. Same process again. $5 minimum deposit. 3 months from now is the due date. Or 2, 3. Just being quick. We pay at end when all work is finished. Not a milestone. That's what you put. Okay. Okay. Instructions for right now. Let me think about it right now. The only reason I'm kind of hesitant is because I'm not sure about the keyword of this person's topic. My passion talent is identification of plants in the wild and preservation plant pressing. Ooh, preservation plant pressing. Do you have a page on that? Flower preservation, plant collecting. They don't have a Wikipedia page for that. Unfortunately, this topic may be a little bit too specific for me. Let me see if they have one on plant pressing. That sounds like a keyword. Pressing with a pressing plant. Yeah, pressing plant. Process for producing vinyl? No. No, that's the wrong word. Plant collecting. People collect plants. Okay, it's not identifying the plants though, man. It's not. So I'm gonna be honest. I wish I could have hired this freelancer, but I may not know much about this topic yet. I might have to do a little bit more research before I consider hiring her. Preserve passions, collection, preserve plant pressing. Let's go to Amazon. Let's go under books. Search. There's no books called plant pressing. Plant identification. Ah, plant identification terminology book. So kind of like a plant, and that's 500 reviews. Okay, you know what? I might go for this. Plant identification. That's a key word. See, when this word comes up all the time, it's definitely a key word. It shows up 5 times in one book, as in the title. The title here, botany and plant identification, patterns of method of plant identification. This topic is plant identification. Okay, got it. I'm gonna hire. So what I'm gonna do is copy it. I'm gonna come here. We take care of the rate. Yeah, let's get to it. Olivia. Our expert guide to plant identification. Yes, I love this because I love unique books. I love books that are unique and there's no competition, but it's a proven market. There's 2 or 3 competitors. Guess what? No, these guys don't have an audiobook. These guys don't probably have an ebook. They probably don't even have a hardback version. So I'm going to maximize it, and they're not advertising sponsored ads for this term. That's how I come in. So, anyways, yeah, I like this topic. I love this book because it's the type of book I can come in organically and be on the first page results for this term from the get go. I love this. Okay, and she's the right person for it. She showed a lot of passion for it, as you can see here. Let's get it. 101 tips. So I don't know much about this topic. So 101 tips to learn about identification. Let me see her answers again. And pressing. Okay. Identifying plants in the wild, preservation, and plant pressing. My proof of passion is the personal collection of preserved and ID plants. A 4-year degree in lab work in environment biology, botany. The word is botany. That has to be included. Okay, botany has to be included because other people are including botany. Other people are including botany, man. The similar books, botany right here, botany in a day. Alex of botany. The patterns method botany. Okay, isn't that the study of plants? Plant science. Plant science. Okay, botany. Okay. Oh. 101 tips to learn about botany. Learn botany. Or is it learn about botany? Learn about plant science? Learn botany. Learn about botany. Improve. Learn about botany. Learn botany. Improve. Learn about botany. Improve your plant identification skills. And love your plants or whatever. Okay, like I said, I like to have 3 actions in my subtitles. Let me see. Let me see what else she said. This freelancer said. I have knowledge needed to share and explain, organize, exciting, how to form and review process. Begin and progress through plan identification in any environmental setting area of the world, and how to properly collect samples and preserve them for art. Okay, great. Okay. I want to use this potentially for the subtitle. Okay, let me go here. Okay, hold on a second. Love your plans to collect samples and preserve them for art reference. Okay, do that later. Do that. Learn about botany, improve your plant identification, and love your plants. That's all I want to do. Okay. Let's do plant. Wow, this is a pretty specific topic. Okay, everything's good to go. Let's send an offer. Okay, there you go. Book on plant identification. Okay, was hired just right now. Before that was a book on ADHD. Before that, a book on event planning. Okay, so there you go. Real life. Oh yeah, by the way, if this is for my team members, I'm going to do another thing. My team members, after you're finished hiring, you want to get the title of the contract and go to our team Google Sheet here. What's over there? What we're going to do is we're going to just put in the title. Double click, okay? Just put in the title. That's all you got to do for right now, okay? And put in their name. This for just our records. Okay, topic. What is the topics? Just you can do it like that, real quick. Who's the team member? My name. What's the date? Put your team member name. You don't have to put anything notes right now. And how much is the rate? How many words are they writing? What's their cover letter answers? Go back to the cover letter answers from before for that particular freelancer and paste it. Okay. For example, like this other freelancer, I'm going to paste it like that. Okay. Let's move on to the next freelancer. I don't have this yet, but I want to go back to it. Let me see. Yeah, event planning, right? It's right here. Yeah, so what we're going to do is just actually go to the add notes because I need the URLs, everything. Just control, copy it, and event planning, just paste it here. That's what you need to do, okay? Next freelancer we hired was this freelancer by ADHD. Get the contract title, all that stuff, information. Okay, come here, paste it. Okay, the topic is ADHD, obviously. The rate is the same. It's the same person. Freelancer's name. Okay, for the event planning was a different freelancer's name. Okay. Okay. What else? I gotta get their cover letter answers. And a note. Copy it. Come here and paste it. Okay. Cool. Moving on. This is just for our record purposes. Okay. Last person we hired is Olivia. Here. Okay, and put plant identification. What a unique topic, you know what I mean? That's oh man. Okay, put a name here. By the way, don't just paste it because it becomes weird font. Double click and then paste it, please. Okay. And if there's an extra space, get rid of it, please. We want to be very neat and easy to read. Okay, so that's it. We hired 3 people. Shout out to Sydney, Pearlie, and Olivia for event planning, ADHD, and plant identification. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you. Click the link below the video to learn more about self-publishing. If you want to become a published author, check out my online course, Done For You service, coaching program, and other products and resources. I got to go. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.